Well, good evening, all. Presbyterian's a little more moist than normal. There we go. A little reading. I always keep a highlighter and a pen because I take notes. But welcome. Wow. Bearded Welshman's been showing up a little bit more lately. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And if you haven't guessed it, I'm smoking my beloved Svenborg with some Presbyterian in. And I like it. I like Presbyterian. The reason I'm posting tonight is for Big Phil Da Piper. He gave me a shout out. He said he wished I was on more than what I was. So I thought, you know what? I'll honor that request. So Phil, Big Phil Da Piper. Check out his channel. Good guy. This is to you. Got my coffee as well. Black, of course. Beautiful day out. I was outside most of the day. Sunny, just beautiful. Was out with Merle. Washed the wife's car. We have these huge rolling trash bins in our trash bin out today. So after that, I loaded them up with some cleaner, soaked them, scrubbed them, get some of that trash. Like we have a recycle bin and a trash bin. And they're getting pretty rank. Been since the fall since I did it. So I thought, why not? Why not I just wash the wife's car while I was at it? And normally I try to keep to my schedule. And my schedule was modified a little bit this past few weeks because I was asked to preach at church this coming Sunday. Yeah, easy to say. This coming Sunday. So I've been preparing for that, and because I take that serious. Y'all know where my faith is. And today it was just so nice. And it was like did everything I normally do in the morning. I was right on schedule with everything I do. And I came down to my study. I sat there. And I was trying to get in to studying. I was pulling up. I put notes together, and then I take those notes and I condense them down, and then I, well, my mind was on getting outside. So I decided, you know what? Put everything down. So I closed up my Bibles. I have different versions. The ESV, NASB, NIV, CSB, King James, New King James. Closed my laptop out. Got my, I keep everything on notes on my laptop. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take Merle for a walk. And I had a really nice walk with Merle. And we went pretty good hike. What I wasn't used to was I didn't realize the hill was that big. It's a walking path that goes around the development we live in. And I didn't realize it was that steep of an incline. So a little bit of a hike. And came up around to where we have a dog park here in the middle of the development. And there was a lady in there. And she asked me if I wanted to come in with the dog. And she was in there with her dog. And I was like, no, we're just working our way around. And Merle was very good. I was very proud of my dog. Normally he'd have been jumping and barking and woofing and woofing and barking. And he did really well. He was very well behaved, which was a good test on him. And got to talk to the lady for a little while. And she found out she just moved here a couple months ago, February. So I came back and played with Merle and cleaned some stuff up, and then we decided to make a trip out to Costco to get a few things because we were due. And I have to tell you, Costco, before everybody else was doing it, they had a system in place, and we got our cart. It was cleaned off, handed to us. We went in. We did all of our shopping. People would touch things. Somebody would be there with a mask and gloves on. They'd clean stuff, and then they've been doing that since before, stay-at-home orders in this state. They got their stuff together. So we filled the truck up pretty good. Probably bought a little more than what we should have bought. But I'm one of those guys that it's always good to have extra. One, because you'll never go out. You'll never go without, right? And number two, if I see someone in need that is in need of something and I have extras, I will gladly give them what I have. Gladly give it to them. And I do. I ask around. Check with people. Make sure they're doing okay. And most people are proud, and they won't admit that they're in need of anything. And it's kind of a sad thing in America because I'm sure that there's needs with some people. And some people I won't check with them, and I'll just say, hey, listen, we got all this water, cases of water, and here, take a case, or hey, we got these extra, all these paper towels, take some paper towels, and it's just, because that's the way you do things. You take care of your neighbors. But it was fun. So I spent most of the day out. Did not like wearing the mask. It got hot. Unlike my handkerchief. My handkerchief gets warm, but it doesn't get hot. This mask got hot. It's a homemade mask that my wife and I ordered, and we ordered 4 of them. It was hot after a while. But in Pennsylvania, if you want to be in an essential business, you have to have a mask. You can't, there's no way around it. So, tonight, we're going to look at some of our other foods. And they're saying we're going to have a beef shortage. So, we always buy bulk. And we got enough meat to last us another, I'm talking red meat. And then we have our poultry, and then we have our pork, and we have enough meat between the red meat, the beef, the poultry, the fish, and the pork to last us another month, maybe a little bit more. But we're going to see what we're running low on, and probably pick up some more stuff. I'd like to have enough to keep us going for 2-3 months. It's just the way I am. Call me a prepper, I don't care. It's just the way I am. So, today at Costco, no additives, no preservatives. Sweet Italian sausage was like $13.99, and I thought it was like just 8 links, about that fat around, about that long. And I thought, well, I'm gonna get this, and I picked it up, and the pack was that thick, so it was like, I don't know, 20 links in there. So I was like, that's not bad. We like to do the no additives, no added sugars, no preservatives and stuff like that. So that was a good price. So I was like, yeah, I mean, why not? So and we're looking to move. It wasn't the plan. We rent, and this year the property management. I can't believe we're in a Presbyterian already. Property management decided that our rent was going to go up by $225 a month. No way. No. Ain't gonna work. I'm all about. I was expecting maybe 100 because our neighbors moved out because they told us theirs went up by 135 or 150, something like that. And excuse me, belched there a little bit. I had a good dinner. I had shrimp on the bobby. The shrimp that I got at Costco's. I love seafood. And I thought, well, $100, okay, we'll deal with it. Because our plan, I'm a guy, when I plan something, I like to stick to that plan and see it, on the timeline. So I said, no. $225 a month? No. It's $2,700 additional each year. No. So we got pre-qualified, and we're out looking for houses. So, and we know it's going to be tougher to find a house because of the market. Now, if they ease restrictions and the way things are going, we'll be able to, if they ease the restrictions a little bit, we'll be able to go in on and actually look inside the houses. Right now, you can't do that. So what we've been doing is our agent's been giving us a list of what we've been looking. We gave her a list of what we're looking for, and gave us a listing of houses, and we've been driving around and looking at them and scratching off the list because pictures don't always do it justice. I mean, which one house? Looked beautiful. I thought, for the price, I thought something's got to be up with that. Well, so we went and drove by and we looked, and the picture was old. The house looked nothing like the picture. I mean, it looked dilapidated. So then another one, a fair amount of land, that we thought, wow, that's awfully cheap. And I mean, it was cheap. And we found out from the realtor because they have an issue with the septic. So it's on its own septic tank. So that means it needs about $15,000 worth of work just on the septic system alone. And when we saw the inside pictures, it was going to need to be remodeled a little bit. So we don't want to deal with that. We want to be able to get out of here by July. So we pretty much have to find someplace that's move-in ready to go. If it needs a little bit of work, that's fine. But pretty much move-in ready. And I'm hoping to get something with a little bit of land. At least an acre. So we can have chickens. And I can put in a little garden. So we can grow some of our own vegetables and stuff. I don't want to deal with it. I want to be more self-reliant. Is what I want. Anyhow, so Big Phil the Piper. I hope that's satisfactory to you. Tonight's after dinner pipe and coffee was dedicated to you. Kids are out playing. It's a beautiful, beautiful night. And so that's what's new with us. My buddy Jonathan McHugh, I hope you're doing well over there. I hope my friends in the UK are doing well. I hope you're doing okay. Simon, it's good to see you back up and on a regular basis putting videos up. Then we got Garbage Man Piper's got a gall coming up. It was a gall that was just had, who was it? Beans 316 just had one. I'm hoping to hit 1,000 subscribers so I can get my gall. We got quite a bit. It's going to be two winners on that. So yeah, want to be able to get that gall done. I'd like to do it before we move. I'll have a new Bearded Welshman's pipe parlor. And we'll figure out what we do when we get to that point. But doing well. Governor's easing up. He's getting pressured from the citizens. Good. As of Friday, marinas, boating, campsites, private campsites, and golf courses will be opened up again. I'm sure that soon after that we'll see golf courses or state parks opening up. And we'll see some things open up more and more and more. So that's a good thing. We have some hot spots. Philly's a hot spot right now with coronavirus. So our efforts should be focused in that area, in that region. And I'm praying for the people in the Philadelphia region. Johnny, I'm glad you guys moved out of there and moved to Jersey. So you got out of Philly. Thank God, brother. But other than that, just been a relaxing day. It's been a nice day. It's been good to just relax. I'm hoping that because I shut my mind down for one day, that I'll get a good night's rest and get up early and refreshed and ready to take on tomorrow and finish my studies. I want to have my sermon finished by tomorrow, I'm hoping. So that Friday I can go over it, or Thursday and Friday I can go over it and be ready to go on Sunday. So, Big Phil, this is what's for you tonight, brother. Check out his channel. If you haven't checked out Big Phil the Piper, check him out. Pretty cool dude. I like your accent, brother. Where are you from? Gotta ask you. Where are you from? Because I like you got a little bit of an accent. I'm guessing somewhere in Western New York, maybe? I don't want to insult you if you're not. Anyhow, God bless everybody. Have a good night. Be safe. Remember, God loves you. I love you. Light him up.